And that new chapter begins with Brandon Rios, a guy who always comes forward. What about his style do you feel you'll have to be concerned with?
You know, it's a classic fight. Boxer puncher versus brawler. Unless he wants to try to box me like Keith Thurman. But you know, you never know, shit. He might put on his shoes on that day, so I gotta come prepared for whatever. You know, it is what it is. I gotta go in there in 2018. I'm mentally focused, I feel good, I feel strong. I just gotta go in there and beat Danny Garcia, the fighter I've always been.
Brandon, you just teed up that question. Are you gonna come like Keith Thurman did, or are you gonna come like Bam Bam Rios?
Everybody knows my style. Everybody knows that I don't come to box and dance and shit like that. I'll come to fight, and that's what I've come to do. I'm not a Keith Thurman. I'm not a dancer or whatever that he thought he could win that fight that day. I'm gonna go in there with balls and heart out and show the world that I'm still a top contender. It's just I have bad falls. It's because of my fault. That's what it is.
You've had an 18-month layoff. Where have you been and why have you not fought?
Well, I fought not that long ago. It was in Lancaster. It was a little show. I got the win, but you know,
you get what?
I got the win.
Yes.
You know, I stopped the guy who I supposed to be doing, but a guy like that type of record. But it is what it is. Now I feel good. You know, I feel rejuvenated, and like Danny said, my body needed that rest. It needed that rest because I've been in wars. All my fights have been wars. You know, the 3 Alvarado fights was wars, and it took a toll on my body. So my body needed that little rest, and that's what I got. And I feel good, and I feel rejuvenated, and I'm ready for 2018 to come back and give the fans and the world a different Bam Bam Rios.
And it's a difficult test to fight against Danny. Why specifically did you want to take this fight?
You got to fight the best to try to be the best, and why not Danny Garcia? You know, he's been up there for so long. He had done great in the boxing sport, and he's a champion in two-weight division, and he became title holders and mini title holders. So you know, why not? I'm always ready for the test. I'll fight anybody. I'll fight King Kong himself. I don't care. I just fight anybody. And why? I already did a tuna fight, so why I gotta go back and get another tuna fight? You know what I mean? So I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older. So why not Danny?
Danny, you guys like each other?
I don't know him personally, so personally I have nothing against him.
Exactly. I don't know this guy either until today.
But we fighting now, so I don't like him.
Oh, fuck it.
It's a fight now. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know
That's the first time you met?
First time I met this guy, first time I seen this guy, so like he said, we're fighting, so fuck him, he fucked me. You know what I mean?
Let's get it popping.
It is what it is, that's what it comes down to be. So first a fight works.
A hug and clap after the fight.
After the fight, after a nice little war, then we'll be like, fuck it, let's go drink a beer or something.
Danny, you fought against Roberto Guerrero, who has a similar type of style, and he gave you a little bit of trouble even though you won the fight. Is that the type of fight you would anticipate here against Bam Bam?
It's different. I mean, they both come forward, but I still say it's a kind of different style. Guerrero is a southpaw, crafty veteran. I think it was like my second fight at 147. It was a good fight. I thought I won easy, but it is what it is.
All right, let's bring in Robert Garcia, the great trainer. Robert, you're co-training here with Bam Bam. How do you see this fight, and how would you assess where Bam Bam is right now?
Look, it's a hell of a fight. You know, Danny Garcia, we've known him. I go back with Danny since the amateurs, you know, with Mikey, my brother Mikey and everything. So, you know, we've seen most of his career, and we've seen the success that he's had, and he's very good at what he does. But Brandon, you know, he doesn't want to come back with tune-up fights one after the other. He wants to fight the best, and this opportunity came, and you know, that's why we're here. You know, Brandon didn't even hesitate to take this fight. He's training really hard. You know, Donald Leary right here next to me is doing a great job with him in Oxnard. And when they come to my gym in Riverside, he's getting the best sparring that he could get, you know. That's one thing that's very important, and he's doing it. He's doing everything he has to do. He's as you guys could see, I'm pretty sure you guys remember Brandon 6 weeks before his fights, he'd probably be weighing 180, and right now he's very, very close to fight weight. So that's one thing that's going to make a big difference too.
No one can speak for Angel, but since your father's not here, a rebuttal to that.
You really want me to tell you what he said? Nah, I don't want to say.
Go ahead.
Alright. I got a text, so.
I'm sure you did. Is this for general audiences or is this X-rated?
This is PG.
Okay.
He said, sorry, I'm not there with you. Sorry, I'm not there with you. Spiritually, God bless you, love you. I will be there for the fight night. Tell the media to suck my dick.
Tell him we just can't wait for him to be there with you on fight night. Keeps it classy as always. With that, not that that's any way to introduce the media, which I am a part of, but we will now open it up for the media. And let's give a shout out to the great Sam White.